Hello everybody! Welcome to an actually early Sunday Funday, because I'm probably going to have this up Saturday. I'm filming this Friday night, because I just saw the movie for the week, and I'm sorry everybody, I could not force myself to go see the third fucking Smurfs movie. I just couldn't go and put myself into that position. But hey, it's not even a really popular movie, really. And no, I don't care about Case for Christ. Whoopie-doo. But no, instead, I went to go see the new Zach Braff movie. Because I love Garden State and going in... whatever the hair movie is, this is going in style. Sorry, I'm a little tired right now. It's nearly midnight while I'm recording this, so I'm a little sleepy. In fact, my voice might be a little lower than normal. I'll try and fix the audio for y'all. Yes, going in style is what I saw, and this is not a stylish movie. I knew early on from the trailers that this was not going to be a particularly, like, Ocean's 11 kind of film, or anything like that, because you have Morgan Freeman, I wanted to call him Dean Cain. I went blank on his name. It's going to bug me now, because I remember Alan Arkin, but I can't remember the... Michael Caine, that's his name. I might as well go ahead and pull up IMDb. Yes, you have these three main actors who are supposed to be comedic roles, or playing... It's supposed to be a comedy in most essence. But they are older gentlemen who decide they want to rob a bank. Quick rundown of the movie. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know, like I said, this is not a very stylish movie, and it's not a very good movie. I'm going to leave it at that right now because, warning, spoilers are ahead. Here there be spoilers. Yes, I'm about to start spoiling the movie, so if you want to go see this, I will go ahead and tell you, no, I do not recommend it in any way. But yes, going in style is about these three gentlemen. I just remember because the actors. Sorry, that sounds bad because same issues I had with life. I just remember the actors. Yeah, you have three guys named Joe, Albert, and Willie. I'm pretty sure there was a joke somewhere and all that. But yeah, they all work at the same steel mill in all essence, which is like one of the only steel mills left in all of New York City, because it takes place in New York, of course. Because Zach Braff is just infatuated with all that is New York and New Jersey. He made a movie called Garden State, folks. But yeah, they are working there, and oh Lord, their pensions are not going through, and it's because they got sold to an overseas company that's just trying to make monies and do stuffs, and evil capitalists. To be fair, they get a bum rap in the whole thing. It's like they get really screwed over by a company. So I'm just more like, I've seen the biggest problem, like, you've seen this before. I mean, give me the plot of any other heist movie where it's a revenge heist. Here it is. There's nothing, that pushes the boundaries in terms of jokes. The actors all give good performances. Nobody really gives a bad performance at all. Everything is fine. But man, is this bland. Like, this is shockingly boring. This is one of the most boring films I've sat through in the theaters in a while, and that's saying a lot. Like, life annoyed me. Resident Evil so far, like, I can think of some of the worst movies I've seen already this year. Like, Resident Evil was terrible because it's fucking seizure-inducing. Life was aggravating and characters were stupid. For me and scientists, they were all really fucking dumb. But this is just aggressively dull. I know it's kind of Zach Braff style. He's more worried about showing normal-ish kind of people, and funny things just kind of happen around or to them. But it comes at the expense of the fact there's not much to this. Like, the only interesting part where I found myself pulled into the movie for a little bit was any time dealing with the heist. I will give it that much. The heist, it's actually interesting how they pull it off and how they're able to pull it off. There's some little interesting things like, okay, I can kind of, put up with this. But the rest of this movie, and thank God it's just an hour and a half long. You only have to put up with this with just one shitty fucking hour and a half. You're like, alright, cool, it's done. But boy, is there not a single thing to really enjoy. The jokes in it are not really that funny. The humor is what you would expect from if you've seen anything Zach Braff has directed or that he's written. Though he didn't write this movie, there's a lot of, you can tell his humor into certain areas. Like, there are some Scrubs stuff that I never was a big Scrubs fan. I know some people really love Scrubs. Not me. It's not as absurd as you would want it to be, but it's not as good as you'd want it to be as well. It's not got a good dramatic punch to help offset the fact that there's not a good amount of comedy here. And that's one of the big sticking points about this entire film. Like, you see them preparing for this heist and everything, and it's strange that at that point, it's maybe like halfway through the movie when they find this guy, like, hey, we want to steal from this bank because this bank's doing this stuff. It's slightly convoluted. It's like, oh, pretty much the bank is partially to blame why they are getting screwed over, or if they're pretty much getting their money, so like, oh, we're just stealing back our money. Okay, whatever you think. But whenever they start going through that whole bit, the jokes, like, strangely just kind of stop. Like, every great now and then you'll have Alan Arkin say something that might be slightly, yes, it made me chuckle slightly on the inside. But never is there anything that made me even think to want to guffaw. There is Christopher Lloyd in this randomly, and he's just there to be the crazy senile old man that kind of feels mean to Christopher Lloyd because he's such an older gentleman. It's like, oh, why are y'all doing this to poor Christopher Lloyd? It's like, why do y'all have to be so mean to him? In fact, now I'm going to look up how old he is, because it's like, oh, it feels so sad. Yeah, he's 78 years old, not a young man. But it's like some of his stuff he says is kind of funny. Like, they make a little cocaine joke. It's actually, alright, that's actually kind of funny. But it just, oddly enough, feels safe. Like I said, it also doesn't help, like, when they decide to start preparing for this heist and how they're going to pull it off. The movie decides, oh, we don't need to worry about jokes. We need to have this drama. We need to have this story. And it's like, but the drama's not that interesting. It's nothing nobody has seen before. And your jokes are your weakest point. You should build upon a stronger base instead of trying to build up upon this ultimately really, really weak structure they're trying to build with this drama, which is, like I said, just not interesting. It's boring. And in fact, that's the big thing I can keep saying throughout this movie. It's painfully boring. It's not even average thanks to the acting, because if it had good acting, I could put aside the fact that, okay, well, the drama's not that interesting. But it's supposed to be a comedy, first off, and it barely feels like there's a joke or two worth laughing at. And maybe it's also not helping the fact that I've been watching funny stuff throughout the day before I even went to go see this. Like, if anybody follows me on Facebook, you see my stupid thing where I reshared the thing of the blind kid playing football. I don't know why. It makes me laugh my ass off. It's horrible. And I know Zach Braff's humor is not that in your face, that malicious even. It doesn't need to be, but I need something. And that's the thing. This movie feels like it's lacking in a lot of substance. And I don't know. That's the reason why I was just doing this the whole movie. Just like, just go. Get to this. And I mean, I wasn't like, I don't want to see this at all. But I was like, I'm not looking forward to this. But it wasn't a movie I was dreading going into. I was dreading Smurfs a lot more. And who would have guessed that this movie is actually hurting me a lot more than Smurfs has. Just by pure simple fact that I haven't seen Smurfs. But, I don't know. Maybe it does not help the fact that this movie's trying to juggle around 3 different characters and what's going on in their personal lives, and none of it is unique. It's not something you haven't seen before, except for the fact that we get to hear about Alan Arkin getting with this other lady who will not fucking take no for a hint. It's like, alright, ladies, I know you may think a man's dick is the sweetest thing ever. No means no. Sorry, you just, eventually learns, like, God means no, and he's saying, it's like, alright, no. And they want us to really care about them as a couple, because it's kind of like a running running joke. And also, we're supposed to have this feel-good moment at the end whenever they get married. Surprise, they get away with it. Who cares? But I just don't care. The bad problem is Alan Arkin and his lady just don't have any kind of chemistry together. It does not help they're fairly older. But not only that, but they really don't share much in the way of scenes together. Except for, like, you get to see them, like, her aggressively flirting with him and him being very not curious about any of it. And then, oh, look, they're in bed together. Alright, did she, like, rape him? What the hell just happened here? We're also supposed to care about Willie, Morgan Freeman's character, about the fact that he has kidney disease and supposed to be pull at your heartstrings. I don't know, but it's just, I don't care. Maybe it's because we don't really see it affecting him, except for we see him going to dialysis appointments, and then, he suddenly needs to be rushed to the hospital near the end after their heist and stuff like that. Oh, sad moment, maybe he dead, but he's not. He's fine, he gets a transplant and everything. Everything's all good then. Whoop-de-doo. He pulled up my heartstrings for like a grand total of a second there. Like, there we go. Not gonna pull hard. No, it's just, a lot of this movie feels strangely safe. Safe in not a good way. Like, Monster Trucks, there was a lot of very safe things, but at the same time, it felt like it was trying to still at least have fun. This movie felt like, alright, we're gonna have fun, but you gotta wear shoulder pads, you gotta wear elbow pads, shoulder pads, helmet. Then you gotta wear a helmet over your helmet. Then you gotta wear 3 cups, a couple of knee pads, no rollerblades, but we are gonna go rollerblading. So you gotta wear tennis shoes, 4 layers of socks. It's like, oh my god, why is this movie so fucking safe? It's safe to the point to where I'm surprised there was an F-bomb in a PG-13 movie. And it was the like most choreographed thing in the world, because like they steal this one lady's shopping cart, and I think that was supposed to be really, really funny. But I'm like, I don't know, it's just absurd for the sake of being absurd, and it's not particularly absurdly funny. Just like you have this like lady, like, oh, we're going to use this as our getaway car. Huh? Okay, these guys are mentally retarded is their problem. But like they go to steal this lady's scooter, and she like turns and all but looks at the camera. Where the fuck is my scooter? It's like the worst actor they could have found to use the F-bomb. It's like, wow. Could you have at least told her, no, you gotta redo that take a little bit. Or was Michael Caine like, nope, not doing it again, love, nope. I don't know why he would call, Zach Braff love, maybe he's porking him on the side, I don't know. I don't know, it's just, maybe, like I said, it does not help. I've been watching funny stuff all day, but I was in the mood to laugh. I was in the mood to want to be entertained, and this movie did none of that for me. I just was bored. I hate to keep repeating myself about using the same word because it unnerves me to no end. But just, I was like, I don't care. There was a lot of where I'm like, it's just end movie. There's no point. And also, it does not help. You don't feel any kind of tension. There's no tension whether or not the heist is going to get pulled off. It just kind of magically comes together and just, it's, like I said, it's neat to watch, but it's not like an Ocean's 11 where you're like, oh, well, how exactly did they pull that off? Ooh, that's kind of interesting to watch them do it. And you're wondering, oh, can they make it all? It's just, it's kind of interesting to watch. Okay, well, it's gone. You figure it out after they kind of start breaking it down. Like, okay, I know how they did it then. And then it's like, oh, well, we got to keep explaining all this super duper stuff. The fuck? I don't know. So, I've been thinking for a while, like, what score would I give this? Because it's not anything that's offensive. That is one thing. But it does nothing worth a damn. Like, the best thing I can say is the acting is good. But none of it's great. It's all alright. Some is mediocre. Most of it's passable. But everything else, I mean, the cinematography's not interesting at all, which it doesn't need to be. The jokes are really not there. They're not funny. The drama is pandering at best, and at worst, it feels like it was just tacked on bullshit. I don't know why they decided to go this route of, oh, Morgan Freeman needs a kidney transplant. It's like, okay, so Alan Arkin can just give him a kidney at the end of the movie? Who cares? But then on top of everything, it's like, why is there not a bigger danger? Why is there not more emphasis on, Morgan Freeman, showing where he's in pain or anything like that? He's actually having renal failure. He's going into renal failure. So, I don't know. It's just a lot of where I'm feeling like this movie just did nothing worth a shit. And just was constantly angry with it. More angered because I'm like, you could try. At least piss me off because your jokes are lame. Not just piss me off because your movie is completely lame. And I feel like this is for an age demographic of about 412 years old to dead. So, for a heist movie, for a drama, for a comedy, or anything, I guess I can give this a 2. This could easily be a 1 if the acting was not good for the most part. If it was actually aggravating, this movie would be an easy 1. But, like I said, the acting is fine. You're not going to hate yourself after you get done watching this movie. You're just going to be really, really bored. You're just going to be like, I want to go to sleep now. This is a movie you turn on because you want to pass out. So, yeah, that's fucking going in style. It's as stylish as a limp wrist. It's just, there's no substance to it. I would say this is a by the numbers movie, but I don't even know if they bothered to actually paint it. It's like, pretty much like that. Oh, my kid got this paint by numbers. They got painted right. Nah, they thought about painting it, and that makes it great. The fuck? So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be another one. I might see Smurfs. It just depends upon how much torture I'm going to put myself through this weekend. Just to let y'all know, the 1-year anniversary of me being on YouTube is coming up soon. So there will be a special video. I'm not going to tell you all exactly what. Whoa, get hyped. And y'all are going to be so disappointed. No, I think it should be good. But yeah, there will be a special 1-year anniversary video. Will come out Tuesday for my actual 1-year anniversary. Since it was April 11th exactly when I first launched a video. Pardon me. So, I guess till the 1-year anniversary video, you can just look forward to the fact that I'm gonna eventually see Fate the Furious. Oh, cool. Just to let y'all know, I have not cared about a single Fast and the Furious movie since 2. So, nope, not looking forward to number 8. No, really not. So, I'll get this up for y'all so that way you can actually watch it. And like I said, look for anniversary video on Tuesday, April 11th, of course. So until then, I'll see y'all next week or next Tuesday or something. So bye-bye, everybody.